Hey guys, Dr. Lovett here. I wanted to take just a couple minutes and show you what an abnormal x-ray looks like. But as a reminder, what your neck should look like is we should have a nice good C curve in our neck. That curve allows proper stress to be placed on the neck. It also allows maximum movement in the neck, and it allows those nerves to work at 100%, the ones that come from your neck. Also, when there's proper alignment and we have that C curve, the big muscles in your neck, they're called paraspinal muscles, that hold our neck in place, they're going to be doing the bulk of the work, which they should because they're bigger muscles. Also, the little tiny muscles up at the top here, they're called suboccipital muscles. They're really meant for fine tuning. They're not meant for doing the bulk of the work. Now, when our head goes forward, just like this picture right here, our head goes forward, we have poor posture, and the nerves that come from the neck aren't going to be sending signals to those big muscles. And so our head goes forward, but we have this thing neurologically that's been trained into our nervous system for thousands of years called the writing reflex. And what that does is it keeps our eyes level with the horizon. That's for a lot of reasons. My theory is we're always looking out for opportunities, and that might be, a meal that could be coming on the horizon. It could also be for threats. And our body and our brain and our nervous system have been trained like that for thousands of years. So when our big paraspinal muscles don't do the work that they should, it puts a lot of stress on those suboccipital muscles, which really are meant for fine tuning to do the bulk of the work. And that's why we get so much tension up there by the base of our skull. So let's look at this x-ray a little bit further because it's showing a lot of the things that I've already described. So you can see how this person has already lost the curve in their neck. That line should basically be vertical, and the bones of the neck should go around it like a C. So because it's not doing that, it's going straight and it's going forward, it's putting a lot of stress up here at the very top of the neck to hold it in place. Also, you can see this top arrow right here is pointing at the front part of the bone. And the bone is getting concave. Bones change, okay? And it's growing and changing based on the demands that are being placed on it. And because there's abnormal movement and abnormal alignment, there's abnormal stress being placed on that bone, and that's why it's changing. Also, the second arrow is pointing to that disc. You can see that disc, or that space in between the bones, is thinner than it should be. It should be nice and thick. So when there's abnormal alignment, we get abnormal or less movement as well, and then therefore the disc can't get nutrients like it should. So for this patient, what we're going to need to do is a combination of things. First of all, chiropractic adjustments to get the spine moving better, get those nerves working better so they can send the proper signals to the muscles and to the blood vessels that go to the head. Definitely some strengthening exercises to help support the adjustments and help retrain the brain and nervous system and really support that proper posture. Possibly cold laser therapy to decrease the pain and inflammation, and possibly non-surgical spinal decompression to take pressure off those discs, help get hydration and nutrition back to the discs so they can get healthy and heal as well. So this is really just showing you how valuable x-rays are of the spine to really get to the root cause of the problem and help your body heal.